Work it out, work it out. Two brothers work it out, work it out, work it out. Two brothers work it out, work it out, work it out. Two brothers work it out, work it out, work it out. Two brothers work it out, work it out, work it out. Two brothers work it out, work it out, work it out. Two brothers work it out, work it out.
What's popping?
Hey, welcome to Two Brothers. I'm your co-host, Troy Smithereens, a.k.a. Calvin, a.k.a. Mr. Go Get It Done.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mr. Most Moto. We got Trev, the Power Father in this thing. What do you do?
What's happening?
Mr. Jackson.
Oh, man, Mr. Jackson. Dang, I got the Mr. now, don't I?
Yeah, you married now, man. You's married.
Yeah, that's a fact, fam. I never thought that they'd come, but you know what I mean? God's timing is divine timing, like the name of the podcast.
God dang it, you know what else too? Bump the algorithm. We going in, baby. We going in today, God dang it. We going in. We gonna play whatever.
Okay.
Whatever, whenever. Wake them
artists.
What you know about roll on in the deep when your brain
wake them up, Trev.
You can call that mental freeze when these people talk too much. Put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the
bump that. Let's go, man.
Feed the streets. My pistol gonna bleed the streets. Ski mask on my face.
Oh, we take it to the streets, baby.
To stay ahead in this jar. Drink surf like it's lit.
Who bumping the Kanye album right now, man?
Stick off, AK-40 to your
right now. Who bumping any one of them?
Like a blood or a gripper.
Oh my good Project Pat.
I'm a gymnast. Made so much money off of dummies.
Yeah. I need a DJ out now, man. God dang it. Welcome to Two Brothers, baby. We back in this thing, man.
I don't need a DJ app. That's true.
Woo, we back in this thing, man. Wake them up.
We off the grid, this for my kid. For when my kid, everything.
Oh, he's throwing up gang signs.
Nah, you know what that means? I mean, I love you.
Oh, he's doing sign language. Oh,
congratulations, King and Queen. I love you.
Oh, that's God, thank God. Look what he did.
Golly, look what he did.
We off the grid.
This Trevor's favorite verse right here.
We off the grid. I'm off the grid. Got tats on my ribs.
Man, we about to get this whole thing about to get taken down.
Yeah. While we playing that music, that Kanye. What's going on, TT Giles? What's good, family? You ain't call into the cab yesterday. We need you to call into the Two Brothers to discuss that topic that you had, that you told me about, that you want to talk about, man. We got
interesting.
That's right up the alley with what the Two Brothers do now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Well, take it back to the top, Trev. One more time. And then we done. I like this song right here, though.
I don't know who that is.
Mass Wolf White Boy, man, up here taking over again, ain't it?
Oh, man.
I bet this must go live though.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Hey, what you know about rolling down in
man, we back in this thing, man. Two brothers back on it, hopping and popping.
Yes,
popping balls, right?
Yes, sir.
We got Trev back and married.
Oh, man, married man on the podcast. Hey, is that the right number on the screen, fam?
Yeah, that's my cell phone number. That's my personal cell phone number. You got that. You in the goddamn building. Everybody in the whole state of Tennessee got my cell phone number.
We need to change that on the screen then,
I don't care. No, it's all over the city. I got to know my business card. Just call it. I can know how to hit the ignore button.
Okay. So when y'all want to call in and to discuss the topic, so y'all want to help us create a topic, you know what I'm saying? The Two Brothers, make sure it's up the alley with what the Two Brothers be talking about. Call in to the show now.
Call in, man.
Get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic.
Golly. I'm too lit up today, man.
You lit up, fam. You done
woke all the way up.
You done had your caffeine?
No, I ain't had no caffeine, but I had me a good walk this morning. It's brain aneurysm month. It's like a month for everything now.
What causes brain aneurysms and
stress and everything else, and blood clots and everything? But so it's this young guy. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I can't officially say cause that stuff. But It's a young guy that was young African American male out of Hendersonville.
Yeah.
Super smart dude, man. They ain't got nothing to do with it, but the guy was known for his academics. Had a full ride, the UT for engineering, all that. Playing this video game 2 summers ago in 2019.
Yeah. And what happened to him?
Hold on a second. Somebody call in.
Call in.
Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna finish this point. I'm gonna bring you in, okay?
Okay.
So look, so what it was, they 18 playing this video game, I think 18, 19, playing this video game and died right there on the spot.
That's wild.
He died and they found out from a brain aneurysm. So, so they raising money for the high school he went to. He still impacted lives. He was the first, at one time when we was younger, Boy Scouts and, and being an Eagle Scout was like huge. It was in the newspaper. You was like, he was an Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
First one to do certain things at his high school in 10th grade. He's an educated dude, man. And unfortunately passed away. All right.
Video game.
You died right down there. Who we got on the phone? What's up? Welcome to Two Brothers.
Hey, good morning. It's TT.
Oh, TT.
What's good, fam? What's good?
Hey, congratulations, King and Queen. Okay, so.
Oh, hold on. She about to get to it. Golly. Go ahead, TT.
The topic I was going to talk about yesterday was forgiveness, but we was on Trick Daddy in the top 5, and that what I was going to talk about didn't go with this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
Nice. Go ahead, Trev.
Okay. So during the pandemic, not just COVID, but just through life, people have a hard time forgiving each other. It's always whether it got to do with money or relationship or, life in general. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So me, I had a hard time in my life forgiving people, but as I grew up and got older, it's easy because, when you don't forgive people, that's controlling you. That's like they controlling your life when you always be bitter inside. You got to forgive them. But these are the quotes that stay with me. I'm going to read them to y'all, and then I'm going to go because I want to be on the phone all day because I know you got other people trying to chime in, okay?
Okay, talk to us, family.
Okay. Forgiveness is a process. Forgiveness is not giving you approval of an offender's wrongdoing. It's not about viewing what they did as less harmful than it truly was. It is not about giving the offender a free pass to keep on doing wrong actions against you. Forgiveness is about recognizing that staying resentful creates an active echo of the pain the offender caused. By saying that the awful offense the offender did is beyond forgiving, you forgive them the power to keep their offense alive in your heart. Basically, you give the offender continued power over you. Forgiveness begins with the mind recognizing that there's a truth for logic and how the past cannot be changed. But happily, the present and the future can be. Eventually, forgiveness progresses through the heart, with the heart deciding it will no longer allow the offender's pain to take permanent residence. Yet it is a process, but eventually the mind and heart together recognize that the choice to forgive is both logical and spiritually liberating. So I'm about to go, and then we can talk about the topic on it, but that's what I wanted to share with y'all.
Hey, can I say,
did you write that?
Yes. I done had it in me for a while, but yes.
I heard you was writing a book too, TT. Now, talk to us about that now?
Yeah, I'm actually a co-author, and I'm about to get to it and finish writing actually the whole book. I be so busy, but in order to succeed, if you do something, you can't stop at half of the chapter. You got to go all the way. So I got to basically finish it up because I done wrote the stuff I want to go in to finish the chapters, but I got to do it. You can't stop your dream. You got to keep going because you ain't gonna never fulfill it.
Yeah. Right. Can I tell you something though, family? I like that topic, and I want to tell you something before you hang up. I want you to hear it from me. And okay. I ain't nobody special or nothing, but this is how I feel about forgiveness. I feel like I personally, I'm gonna speak for me. I have to personally forgive immediately. I don't care what you do. You can shoot me or whatever. You can do whatever you want to, rob me. I have to. You can cheat on me if you're a girl, but I have to forgive you because I can't allow that blockage to last longer than a second. Because when you don't forgive, it's like you're receiving the positive things in your life is stopped immediately. So
yeah, Yeah, you're blessed. And matter of fact, I slept with it on me because, you know, we got so many young adults that's leaving us. And their parents, you know, when they start, they still got a lot of shooters that they have to put together to find, you know, to fight these crimes, to find these guys that's been, you know, killing these young adults. But their parents, you know, they're grieving and they're hurt. And, you know, right now they might got hurt in their heart. You know, I'm not going to forgive this person. This person took my baby. Lord, how can I ever forgive this person? But, you know, now we don't even know if we going to get to wake up. We can go to sleep, boom, hang up, boom, be talking, boom, be gone. And then we, you know, we still got this hurt in our heart about our siblings. And there's no, you know, I could have forgave this man. I could have forgave this woman for doing this to my son or my daughter. But that's how I am, you know. If you don't forgive then and now, I'm telling you, so many blessings that I'm getting now that I could have had back then, but by me having so much bitter and hatred in my heart towards people, like I'll be like, I don't like that person. I'm not gonna never forgive them. You know what? All them blessings that were stacked up, and I'm just now getting them. I realize, okay, I could have did this a long time ago, but now people are just fading away so quickly. Like we gotta forgive instantly, without a doubt.
Instantly.
But have a good day, yes. But I'm gonna be listening. I'm still out here, and y'all have a good day. Be blessed.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, TT.
All right.
Yeah.
So what I would say on that is okay. So let me now we done got to the seriousness of it. But so everything is what she was saying makes a lot of sense. And but you know, it's all energy. You know, you always talk about energy all the time, right? All energy related. You know, so I remember when the only time I ever held a grudge for something was one time when a comedian, I think I told the story before, tried to play me. I was nobody. You follow what I'm saying? And it bothered me. Like I didn't go to Zany's no more for a minute. That's a comedy place here in Nashville. I didn't go at all because the fact this guy tried to play me like I was nobody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I came to him and say, hey, man, can we get a picture? My wife and I, blah, blah. He said, you buy a DVD? That's a DVD. I mean, I don't have no cash on me right now, but I just wanted to tell you, I came and paid for this show. Yeah. But he had these girls around him taking pictures with him. He tried to show out and say, well, you ain't getting no goddamn picture there. So, but you never know as of over time what that person may have even been going through. He don't even know me. Yeah. He won't even remember that. If I came up to Earthquake right now, that's what it was. Earthquake right now and say, hey, man, blah, blah, blah. He'll never remember who I was. Remember it. And you was holding on to something. Holding on to it for a minute. Blocked your blessing. And I mean, and stop playing everything. He even came, if a show came on, commercial came in, turned it. Well, heck no. Would you consider yourself, I know the answer, but would you consider yourself a spiritual individual? Absolutely. But that's that right there. As TT was saying, you were saying that was blocking whatever blessing may have been. But not only that, this guy, there's no telling what he was even going through. As we know, he's going through divorces at the time. He had a whole lot of different things going on. Then I'm up here worried about someone considering something, and he don't even know who I am. And I'm up here letting that play on my energy, who I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one, fam. And you told that story about him doing that to you before, but you let that go because that'll hold on to something that'll stop Troy from being who Troy is. Troy is energetic, happy, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing. That you can't let that affect who you are personally. Nothing can. And by you saying you was a spiritual individual, I'm gonna say it like this: it's demonic spirits. Absolutely, yeah. That ain't even who the person might be. They might be dealing with a demonic spirit at the time that could cause them to hurt somebody or shoot somebody or deal with something and could have hurt you. But you don't need to hold on to something that you wasn't the cause of. Yeah. That's what I'm saying about forgiveness, though. But then we starting a podcast. Yeah, that's true. But hey, I just told y'all about a young guy that passed away. 18 years old, playing a video game with his guys, and the guys that was playing a video game with him watched him die. That's crazy. Like TT said, it could be over. We hang on the phone, we go do this, go that, and it could be a wrap. Yeah. I know someone, and what made me think about the type of grudge I was holding was when I was doing an event, and a speaking event. You know, if a lot of you don't know, I got a company called Most Moto, Mindset of Successful Thinking. I do motivational speaking, all that stuff. And I had an event going on, a business event. And then one of the speakers on the flyer, I went to this place and asked them, hey, can we get your employees to come out? They said, oh, yeah, we love to do that. It looks good. And she said, hold on a second. No, I can't go. I said, why? Because that individual right here, she wouldn't tell me. I said, tell me who it is. I mean, so she finally said, I won't go because anything that person is doing and supporting, I can't be a part of. And that made me realize, I'm like, what did she do enough to make you block opportunities for your employees and yourself? And that went right to my mind about, what about the thing that time you ran in an earthquake?
That's crazy.
The energy came back to me and said, that's the type of energy you give out.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, at that point, you gotta let that go.
Now you
know this dude, man.
Receiving it back. That's wild. That's good, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't hold on to a lot of nothing. My wife would tell you that. My mama, I'm always in competition with myself more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more upset and competing and not forgiving myself of a lot of stuff than I am of people, because I don't actually believe in people like it. Because, you know, just like in ministry, if someone were to fall, if a big time pastor were to fall off, I'm not following him.
Yeah.
This can lead into the other conversation. I'm not following him. Mm-hmm. I'm following him or she as she's following as they're following Christ. I'm not following that person. So they fall, I just move them out the way and I keep going.
Yeah, you got to, because you can't look at nobody as over you at the end of the day. But let's read some of the comments though. The people that's contributing to the show. For Jim said, forgiveness is hard, but I get what she is saying. I keep calling you Jim, Ebony. I'm sorry, but that's
what she got on the Facebook.
But Jim, fam, you a Jim. Jason Esker said, passing on a blessing. I say, when I forgive someone, it's like me drinking poison and waiting on you to die. Who dies first? I do.
Yeah,
like a little bit, man. And then he said, positive energy bring positive. If you hold a grudge, you will erode from the inside out. Talk the talk, then, family. You will erode.
Eat it up.
Yeah. She said, Jim is fine. Put the black heart. Yeah, but let's get into it though, fam. Now, why we named the podcast Divine Time, and I know my perspective about it.
You named it. Let's go. Tell us what
perspective about it is that I want to tell people things happen in your life on divine timing. Don't stress about nothing. Like, I'm just now really learning this because I never thought to look at myself as a husband. I never thought of myself to look at myself as a real estate agent. I used to be a hustler out Sea Hills running the cars for $10, $20. You know what I'm saying? And everything that you want will happen in your life at the right time. And like, people get married at 18, 19, 20. I'm almost 42 and just got married. Think like success, you might become a millionaire at 70 years old. But you wanted to be one at 30.
Yeah. You want to be married at 30. You want to have kids by 28.
You might have kids. I don't have kids. I'm 41. Divine time, and everything is going to happen on the right time. And it's just about how you go about dealing with the timing. You know what I mean? Don't stress yourself out.
Yeah.
You to be happy. The things are going to fold out perfectly, regardless of when they fold out. You know what I mean? I live my life a lot stressing about, dang, I ain't got this. This ain't happened yet. Trying to force things to happen. And I'm just telling people, don't force nothing. Everything will happen on the right time, man. That's my perspective about it.
Right. Somebody on Facebook said it's your season, huh?
Yeah. It's her.
Now look, no, we concentrate. No, don't try to put on. That's one thing Trevor be trying to do, y'all. You know, he don't want to take no credit. He's it's everybody. It's all the trees. See, no, it's your season too. You know what I'm saying? You know, but divine. Do you know if you give the person the right thing at the wrong time, would just be as bad as not getting it at all?
Explain that to us, fam. You know,
I want to, but that's if you give the person the money that they always wanted at the wrong time. Think about when people start getting more money, they do a thing called trust accounts, you know, so they can actually give their money at where the money works. It's an own individual, its own person. And sometimes they leave, if someone were to leave this earth or like insurance policy and policy, if someone were to leave this earth and they leaving money behind to their children, the children only 9 years old, sometimes they have it in the trust, right? Or they put it somewhere where it can have some fiduciary responsibility by somebody else. Because if you give a child the money at the wrong time, that can be more detrimental and destroy them more than if they were not to get it at all.
Yeah, because they could be in, you give $10 million and then at 15, they'll be $40 million in debt because they made the wrong decisions with it.
I was just talking to this financial advisor I know, real good friend who has a client that lost a child to a bad situation. She got a settlement of $2 million. 2 years later, she broke and about to lose her house. Got the funds, unfortunately, on the unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
But she was not mentally ready to have that money. The lottery winners typically end up losing all their money when they get it.
Because they weren't ready for it.
They weren't ready for that. You can't, if you get the money at the wrong time, it's just like give a person a lot of time that ain't used to having time, they will spend all that time and be time bankrupt.
Yeah.
So
doing
you got
the wrong things with that time that they have.
How many times we done been in relationships and destroyed somebody emotionally, mentally, spiritually because we weren't ready? So we just all over the place.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't think of relationships like that.
I mean, you just said it before. You said you 41 years old, just got married.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't get married till I was 25. Now, some people might say that's young, but I done lived so many lives before then.
Before 25.
Before 25, when people that was 20, that was 45, like, man, you done more than I've done.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying? The reason why you can actually hold on to the money you got now, Trev, because you done had a lot of money before, wasted it, spent it, couldn't keep it because you had to spend it.
That's fact. I'm still bad.
But now you got bread and you know what to do with it, though. Come on now.
I don't know.
Come on, Trev.
I don't know. Oh, hey, I'm bad.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. We might business out there in the street, but yeah, you do. You feel what I'm saying?
I attempt to, fam. I attempt to be good with it.
So it's a lot. Divine time is important, man. Everything. Just think about how many times you done before you got married and you done had sex before. And you probably wish you can get some of that back.
Some of the get some of that what back, family?
Back, man. You get some of that back. Like, man, now you had to find something to save for your spouse. Like, well, I ain't never did this before with nobody. So here you go.
Ooh.
You've been pulling the trick, daddy.
Ooh.
Your legs spread out.
I ain't receiving anything.
Speaking about that, now we ain't gonna get on that yet. We got a long way to go on that, man. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Esther said, Troy, I was married at 20.
There you go. But was you ready at 20? You follow what I'm saying? Was you ready at 20? Were you ready to have kids? Or you actually ever ready? That's why divine timing is important. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. The chat going crazy today, fam. We gotta salute the chat. I can't even keep up. They're going crazy.
First, and also, y'all definitely thank y'all. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for being riding with us all the way through this thing, man.
Yeah.
And we're gonna continue to keep going, providing good content for you all. But we want to make sure we said thank y'all for always supporting what the two brothers do.
Yeah.
And staying with us, coming back faithfully with us.
Yes.
And just sharing the video right now. If you're not doing nothing, because you're watching us, which is good, share the video from YouTube to all your network on your phone, whatever. Let's start getting this thing built up, baby. Let's start growing it even more.
Yeah.
If you think the content is good, man, just show some love by just sharing. We ain't ask for no money. Share it. Share the well.
That's right. Jim said, tell the Facebook folk, man, come on over here on YouTube, man, so I can interact with you. That's our moderator in the we gotta give her the moderator rules.
Matter of fact, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for Jim. Give Jim be the moderator of the chat, man.
My mama said you're never ready for kids. You can say you are, but you are not. Are you ever ready to be married? Are you ever ready to have kids? Are you ever ready to do a lot of stuff? It's all about timing. That's why you gotta have the right energy out there in the process, in the universe, to make sure you're gonna be prepared for that.
I like that statement, Mom, because I just had a conversation that, you know what I mean? I was like, kids will come when it's divine time or when God wants you to have the kids. You could release in your woman 100 times and not have kids. And then you could go cheat and release in a stranger down the street one time. Boom, she had quadruplets.
You don't heard what I'm playing that video. You right. I'm gonna find the video right quick.
Talk to me.
What your boy Boosie said. Y'all know what Boosie said?
What Boosie say, fam? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That's correct. That's correct. Jim said that's correct. You could be with one woman and hunch a million times, and with one slip up, you don't cheat down the street and done had 5 kids by one girl with one little juice droplet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, like Troy was saying, we highly appreciate everybody that tune into the show, man, that comment on the show, that call into the show. That's what I'm not really the talker. I ain't a talker like that. I like hearing everybody else's perspective. It'd be hard for me to give my perspective on things, and my perspective. He said, work on that pullout game, Jason Eskridge.
Yeah, is it anybody not? Is that not happening? That's not even a norm anymore. Oh, you heard about what's happening. Let's get on down here into this real educational stuff.
Okay, talk to me.
You know, where the Supreme Court ruled that about abortion.
In Texas.
Yeah, about how 6 weeks you can't do abortion. You know, I think someone, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ebony, someone out there about the 6 weeks thing where you can't do an abortion after 6 weeks.
So that's a month and 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What was the time it used to be though? That's what I don't know the time it used to be because I never had an abortion.
Yeah, well, I know some folks that had a couple of them, sadly.
Yeah, I wonder if that rapper that is pregnant on the front of his album cover. You know,
here go what Boosie said.
Okay,
what you do different?
I probably say to take the same route with all my troubles and stuff because that's what made me. But I probably I'll keep everything else. Probably my same kids, just fewer baby mothers. I probably would have put the same. I should have feel like I should have skeeted in the same woman and put them all in her instead of being so young. And you know, you got to watch out for that. You know, having kids at a young age like that.
That boy said I would have just skeeted
in the same baby mother.
And was he telling the truth, or was he keeping it real? Was he keeping it real, man?
He was keeping it very real, in my opinion, because he probably got about 6-7 kids or more.
I think got like 11.
Yeah, you got 11 kids and 8 baby mamas. That's a lot, man.
Yeah, a whole lot. A lot going on.
Imagine this child support bill.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, his child support out of control, and then he had to deal with different emotions on a daily basis. Boosie really has to be good at forgiving.
Dude, we got a lot going on with the floods. You know, we had a lot of flooding going on up in New York, New Orleans.
Yeah.
COVID-19 still running rapid.
COVID-19 a mess, man.
You know what I'm saying? Still going hard in the paint. What's going on, Trev? What can we do to make it better? We got people still getting paid an opportunity to get a vaccination. And they still like bump all that.
I ain't getting vaccinated now. And I ain't even capping no more. I wanted it.
What? Now I know how you talking about why is that? You done got where you don't went where you want to go. You don't watch that show with your boy Tamara.
I done been all over the country and ain't had it. And I got it at work right down the street. You know what I'm saying? When I did get it, I got it at work down the street. I done been all over the place. I done been over water, went to Hawaii, went to Cali, done been to Myrtle Beach, done been to Florida and didn't get it and got it right down the street from the crib. But I'm not going to get the vaccine because I was listening to our boy, right? And I did some research. And people don't know what's in that vaccine.
Oh,
right?
my God, Trevor.
I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it, fam. After I found out that it was aborted baby feces in the vaccine, I don't want it.
Trev, what's going on?
I don't want it.
You know, you gotta find a way, man. Bring some love in here today, Trev. It's a lot going on, man. You got people don't want to get the vaccination. Trevor said he don't want to get it all of a sudden now.
Yeah, I ain't getting it
because of something. But let me ask you a question. Let me ask everybody a question out there, which is something that's interesting.
Yes,
we're hearing about how hospitals are overwhelmed, right? Fully overwhelmed. We got Texas, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. 100% capacity, man.
Yeah.
100% capacity, Trev.
In the hospital.
People can't even get in there and get their heart looked at because everybody that's dying from not having
COVID. They got COVID.
With no vaccination to help you get over it quicker, whatever. But have you ever heard? I'm gonna go to one of my boys. I gotta give a shout out to my boy B. Bell, Brandon Bell, man. He had something on a post that made a lot of sense. I mean, it's something that touched me. Like, man, I haven't heard about that. He's right. It said that once again, there's a post he had from some guy named Dustin Durbin or something. Once again, U.S. hospitals are filled to overwhelmed with people desperately ill with COVID-19. You know what's not happening though, Trevor?
What's not happening? Talk to me, Troy.
Not one U.S. hospital is filled with people suffering from side effects from COVID-19 vaccine. Have you heard any data or any research that said that, hey, the hospitals are filled with people because of the side effect from the vaccine? Have you heard it, goddamn?
I ain't heard that.
You know why? Because you ain't.
Yeah.
But you know what you have been hearing.
People you know what? When I was, it was so hard to get to Hawaii when we went on a honeymoon that I was like, wow, this is crazy. We had to go get proof that we wasn't positive of COVID. Then we had to upload it to the American Airlines site. We had to do a lot of stuff, and then they had to give us a green thing because it had to be within 72 hours. It was a specific time that you had to show that you was negative. And then when you get there, you had to have some kind of stamp on your wrist. Then you had to do it all over again when you stop in one airport and get to the next one. Then when we got to Hawaii, we talked to people and they told us why it's like that. And when they told us, like, it's 2 hospitals on an island. It's only 2 hospitals on an island, and you got to fly out to get to another hospital. So it might
You're going to die before you can get there.
I know it, and it's crazy. They said you can't even go. It's so packed in the hospital with not just people with COVID, but it's just so packed that you can't. Yeah, they got police out in front of the hospital, like military type people, because they don't want people pulling up in distress. You might get shot and can't go to the hospital. It's so packed.
So they saying Pfizer may have a vaccine available for kids from 5 to 11 by Thanksgiving. Are you gonna let your kid get the vaccine shot? Yes or no? God dang it. Put in the comments about it. Yes or no? Is your child getting the vaccine shot? Now let me back up, Trevor. God dang it. Back up. When you were born, and before you went to school, sir, how many vaccinations did you probably get?
I don't know, but I probably a lot of them.
A lot. You got it from measles to smallpox and everything else. No complaint. You got your butt, and you got to get that's vaccination. But it's like as we got older, it's just like when I noticed my kids when they were younger, they would jump off the top ropes. They scared of everything. It's all about whatever. When they get close and they come in your house and knock on the door and say, "Hey, I'm here," where I'm sleeping at, man, you get your mind changed real quick. How about the people that be on them deathbed that say, "I should have did it"?
That's a fact,
right?
Yeah, that's fact. That's big old fact.
We got people over in India rubbing cow doo-doo on their whole body. We talked about it on Two Brothers. Thank y'all. Y'all need to subscribe and tell a friend.
Yeah, that we did talk about that.
Rubbing cow doodle on them, hoping for healing and wanting to get vaccination. You got Venezuela. If y'all having this one thing about the U.S., you may hate the U.S. all you want, but when they cut them dollars off,
the U.S. acting right.
Sanctions on you.
Yeah,
your economy may suffer. And Venezuela's going down. Citizens praying, please let us get a vaccination. And we over here in the U.S. You got the option to get paid to get it or don't get it. We pray and we beg you to get it.
I think they took that away now, paying people to get it.
No. The federal government trying to give $100-some out for getting the shot.
So you got to go to the government and say, I'm about to get the shot.
I think you show up at the thing. They even had a referral plan in Nashville. Like if you referred somebody, let us know and we'll give you a referral credit of $100.
I like what Jason Esper said in that comment section.
Go ahead. What he said, we drink from water holes outside someone's house in the summer. Was we worried about germs? Then no. If we get past that, we can get past this. Thank you, Jason. We drinking out of the nasty water. Not only that, we freaking got the icy cups from the icy lady. And don't tell her how clean her refrigerator was. Take the dang on bottom of the icy, flip it over, tear a hole in the bottom of it, suck the juice at the bottom, and we worried about. Come on now.
Yeah.
Yes, referral bonuses. Yes. Hey, I could have sworn Trevor said that he knew of a job that was giving out 800.
Yeah.
800. And people still like, I'm good.
I don't want that, man. I just personally.
You don't get it, Trev. That's cool, man. Don't get it.
Yeah.
You had it already before. You want to go through it again? Oh, it wasn't that bad, was it?
It wasn't that bad.
Okay. So remember that.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
If I was to get something and pass from it, I really don't care at the end of the day, to be honest with you.
But Trevor, there you go with all that. There he go with that.
My agency is giving $1,500. I don't though, to be honest with you, a $1,500 sign-on bonus with COVID with a vaccination card. Trev, are you wearing a mask though? Facts, family.
Hold on. You wearing a mask protected? You covering your face that's blocking the germs that help your immune system? You gonna do that?
Yeah, no. The mask actually hurts your immune system.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. You gonna wear the mask though?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear the mask. I really.
But it's blocking you. You're not being able to get your stuff at the natural.
No, then I just continue to do my cardio. That's what I'm doing when I get out the podcast today. I'm doing the cardio, a little swimming. You know what I'm saying, to stay healthy. You know what I mean? I'm so concerned about my health that COVID ain't nothing, man. To me, it ain't nothing to me. Now, if you want to live like the regular American, don't do no activities. Don't work out. Go get some KFC, Kool-Aid with the extra sugar in it. Then you better run it. You better get shot 5 times with the vaccine. Pop, 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 pop. Once it get in there, you're dead. Now it's different for different individuals now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be different.
Trev said, I remember before. I wish we had our technology together where somebody go back and play the tape. Trev said, give it to me.
I did. Just
give it to me. Y'all. Look, he don't see what happened after he done got his trip out the way. Everybody good, ain't got sick. Now all of a sudden he like, man, F that. I don't want no goddamn shot.
Everybody around me got it.
Matter of fact, lick the booties.
Yeah. People talk about eating booty and everything.
Hey, look, I'm gonna play that right quick so y'all know what I'm talking about. Because people thinking nothing crazy.
Yeah, it seems like everybody got the vaccine now, so I need it. Thank y'all.
Trevor's a trip, man.
I know. I'm sorry, everybody, but
let me find out Trevor said. So if y'all heard Trick Daddy, here you go.
I'm building so it's the Eat a Booty game. I'm building the franchise up now. Now I'm getting the women to support the Eat a Booty game.
Wait. Wait, who is it? Wait, when you say women to support the Eat Booty game, you saying women is eating the booty?
Yeah, women eat the booty.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I don't know whether to make noise for that or not.
Yeah, I get 8 out.
Wait, what?
I get 8 out. Listen, man. Check this out.
All right, you don't have your legs in the air, though.
It depends. We don't even think about it.
Gonna review the game, how that ball talk.
He done said it depends.
Let's go!
Yeah, are you talk to us now, women?
Now women ain't gonna talk about that.
Don't talk about it. We're gonna stop it.
Women ain't.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah. I'm trying to block it out, I feel.
People licking
cheeks
and the hole.
Nah, oh, don't do that now.
Yikes!
Way worse than it was.
Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it.
Are you licking cheeks in the hole? That's disgusting.
But folks ain't worried about COVID.
And then folks ain't worried about COVID. You can say, I ain't getting no shot, but I will lick a cheek. Get pink eye. Get your hoes to get sick. Get pneumonia. I can only speak for myself, but I ain't doing. Okay, that's what you said out loud.
Some girls don't even like that neither, though.
And dude, how is it? How in the fact that if you a grown man, and your girl do that, now, oh, what you doing? Oh, you don't like it? No.
Yeah.
I remember I had a coworker, man. And this one thing, a lot of my Caucasian persuasion brothers they try to throw something in on you.
Self in trouble now.
No. They try to throw something in on you and me like, oh, you don't do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was telling me, hey, man, I was with my wife, man, and, we're getting a little freaky deaky, and she put her finger back there.
Oh.
See, that's how it starts. It's a gateway. You start with the licking. You start with the touching, then the finger.
Oh.
That's what ended up happening.
Yeah, and a man,
he said, "Troy, you don't do." No, I don't do that. No, why would no?
Nah, I can't.
In public. Who tell people that happens?
He enjoyed himself. He must have liked it.
So that's what I'm saying. So have you seen Trick Daddy lately?
He don't look too healthy.
Looking like Mr. Hanky. I'm sorry, Trick. I like you. Trick for love the kid.
I don't know who Mr. Hanky is. I seen you said something about that yesterday.
Do anybody out there know who Mr. Hanky is? Yes or no in the comment. Do you know who Mr. Hanky is?
Mom said you can die from eating a booty.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
So Trevor and I had, because we have these conversations at times. You gotta be careful what you're saying when you're doing this show and when you call in and say stuff in the comment, because your spouse might say, don't be putting our stuff out there like that. Are you gonna live by what you say? That's the question. Are you gonna live by what you say?
And my perspective is about the things you say. It's a wide range of the things you say. It could be more than just that. You know what I'm saying? Who is that talking about? Let's get it. This on Facebook. It could be more than just that. Can you live like if me and you say something about anything in Christmas pool? What's Christmas pool, fam?
Can you say Trev again? He's a counselor, a psychologist, psychiatrist. You just don't prescribe.
Yeah.
And people got to call and say, man, I done got cussed out talking about when I called into your show.
Talk to me now.
But wifey, don't you put our business out there in that goddamn street. Talking about licking booty, because women don't want to let people know they licking booty cheeks.
Well, that ain't. I don't know now. I don't want to get into that.
Now, see that Trevor was so soft.
No, but that ain't.
Because he's married now.
Nah, that ain't none of my.
Trevor that got soft.
I can't subliminally speak on that situation like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
I can't subliminally speak on that.
The whole point of mentioning that is the fact that we scared to get the COVID shot. Tommy went in one of them. I'm calling him out. I seen what he posted on the Facebook.
Where is Tommy at, man?
Right there on Facebook right there.
Yeah.
Facebook said, let's get it.
Nah, that ain't Tommy. That's my boy, Prince Hakeem. That's my guy.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm sorry. Well, I seen one of on the Facebooks, as old folks say.
Yeah.
We're talking about the numbers and inflation and all that stuff. People say don't get it. See, until you get sick. And they get close to your house, things don't change. People like to change stuff then.
Yeah, when things get close to you. Well.
Oh, Tommy, yeah, he probably one of the people that he'll talk to about all that nasty stuff.
Yeah. Me personally, I like the nasty stuff. What's going on? Is that my boy?
Hold on. Stop it. Y'all see how Trev try to skate by that real quick?
What I do?
I like nice stuff. But hey, y'all, what's going on?
I seen my boy Alton. I seen my boy Alton watching the show. He on the podcast. What's good, fam?
Alton.
Alton.
Oh, okay.
You remember? Yeah, you used to be on the team with him, fam.
Alton Thompson.
Yeah, play basketball.
Yeah, Alton. Yeah. Alton Thompson. Yeah, me and Alton go a long way. We came from living in the same place in the Ville, living on the same, we played video games on the black and white TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's my boy.
But you want me to tell you something? I'm gonna be totally honest with us before
I want you to
get off of this topic. And my woman, she might not like what I'm about to say, but I apologize.
You incriminate yourself.
She asked me to eat the cheeks. I'm gonna get in there.
It's
a centimeter away from the vagina. You
apron
doing
and all. Apron and all.
Yeah.
Now when you back are going in, you don't know. You just going. But you can't openly knowing you about to eat it though.
I openly know it. You gotta have a rhythm about yourself. You know what I mean? That's the problem with men. You know what I'm saying? You can have a little wee. If you got a rhythm about yourself, they're gonna be thankful. You know what I'm saying? That's why girls like dudes that can dance. They got a rhythm about themselves. But we too on the nasty talk, ain't we, fam? We
better get out. We golf there. You just ended it off.
Yeah, that ain't what the two brothers normally do.
Ain't. That's what the cabaret is. The cabernet is about.
That's what.
And if you don't know, Trevor and I have our own podcast, our own radio. This is a network. God dang it, Two Brothers is a network.
That's a fact.
Two Brother Broadcast Network. I got the NOTI Lounge, which stands for Not Overthinking It. Business discussion, entrepreneurship, motivation. Mm-hmm. Trevor has all the plethora of videos and movies and shows he got from the Cabernet conversations. Lovable vegan.
Flavorful vegan. That's the food show where
the Jackson Boys.
Yeah,
he got a whole dang on cable network over there himself. So I ain't gonna
hip hop conversations. But I got a question I want to ask you too, though, and the people that's watching the show. What does it mean that 33 of the 50 highest paid athletes are black? What does that mean?
Slaves?
What else does it mean? What are we doing with the money?
It's coming out of entertainment, basically. What's what you're saying?
30, not just athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Athletes, not entertainers or nothing. 33 of the 50 highest paid athletes are African American. What does that mean? Why is there still hoods and poor folks and all of that?
That's the problem. God dang it, Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everything when you get a little something, you got to end up going to give all what you work for back like that? What's wrong with? Because it's a whole mentality, though, Trevor. It's a whole mentality. When I get my money and get what I need to go, it's like a rabbit hole, man.
Mm-hmm.
You go to help one, you find out, you don't have, they don't have. Now I got to give all that up, and then they say you sold out.
Now, but you don't even have to give. You could create. If I'm worth $1 billion, and you are an African American individual in Knoxville, and you struggling, that's by choice. Because if I was worth $1 billion, I would have so many companies and so many opportunities to
go broke.
Employ people, not give. I'm not giving you nothing. I'll go broke.
Yeah, because guess what, Trevor? I'm so glad you said that about the employment. Because God dang it, I was just going to ask you, how was there not no one having job when everybody hiring?
They hiring, but
I go to the drive-through. They giving me hey, if you know somebody need a job, giving me a flyer.
I'm gonna tell you something though. I would rather sell crack than not be getting paid a livable wage.
Guess what?
I ain't trading my time for an unlivable wage.
That's what. So what's not livable? Are you living outside your means though?
No, you got if you ain't you see everything going up. Cars cost more.
So you're gonna quit?
More.
So you're gonna quit?
I'm gonna do something different. I ain't never gonna quit, but I'm gonna do something different.
That's so like you just mentioned. I have so many different companies set up to do XYZ, and then somebody gonna say you not giving me enough, Trevor.
But I'm gonna make sure that we are paying a livable wage. We paying a livable wage.
What's livable? And that's all.
$25 an hour is a livable wage.
Brother, hot right now.
$25 an hour is a livable wage.
$25 an hour is a livable wage for you.
No, that ain't for me.
Well, so you mean tell me $25 an hour is livable wage when you don't have to have that much money to spend and do it?
You do have to have $25 an hour now.
Who told you that?
That's from my perspective. She asked Jim asked, what's a livable wage? $25 $15 an hour is not a livable wage.
Stop it. So you would quit because you getting paid $15 an hour.
I would do something different. I don't use the word quit.
Well, everybody hiring out here, and so people say, "Hey, here's a livable wage right here. We got this much, that much money." But then people end up quitting because they may have heard. This is why people always say at the job, don't tell nobody how much you make, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as I tell Trevor how much I made, he then going to say, well, shoot, I should be getting that much money. Why is that? I get here earlier than Trevor do, but do you know what Trevor do? It don't matter.
Yeah.
Trevor, you are a director at your position. Is that right?
I don't put my business out there.
Oh, well, you got a leadership position.
Okay.
And somebody say, I should be, not knowing Trevor be putting in a lot of work.
A hell of a lot of work.
You do that on purpose because you want to show people I'm leading by example.
Yes, sir.
But there's going to always be somebody saying, I do more than Trevor. And I should have his stuff. And I should have what he got. That's why people get their women taken from him.
It's all about what you accept, too. If you accept it, you got to deal with it.
Oh, look what Jim and Jim said.
What
look at that last one. That's a great job, Jim. Good job. So you mean to tell me $25 an hour is good for somebody, a family of 5?
That's
See,
good for a single individual.
Okay, so how much does a person of family of 5 make then, Trevor?
I don't know. I can't accumulate because I don't have no knowledge of that.
So that company that Trevor got, Trevor broke now because somebody came to him and said, that's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
I got a family of 5 to feed. Okay, so
that's no problem.
An hour.
But I ain't saying that's Jim and Jim problem personally.
No, you said that's your problem.
That's your problem.
You just said it. You just said
now,
it.
You got it, but I ain't telling you to deal with it. If I can assist you in a way where I can help you, you know what I'm saying, feed that family of 5, then I would assist you in ways. You tell me what you think a livable wage is for a family of 5, and if I can assist you in a way to help you get to that, I think, okay, if I said a single individual $25 an hour, you need to make $125 an hour for a family of 5. Personally, 40 hours a week, $125 an hour.
Salary is better depending on how much it. Oh my God, I love it. TT, thank you for being honest for what you just said, because a lot of times people don't understand. It's all about perspective. Like Trevor basically saying, it's really all about perspective.
Yeah.
He thinks $25 is a livable wage for someone that's single. I'm glad he clarified it because Jim and Jim challenged to say, what's livable wage? 25 for a family of 5? Oh, now that changes. TT said, if you get a salary, it's better, depending on the situation. I'm a person that believes in if you work in a sales job with unlimited potential is better.
I believe that also.
Because you're gonna get paid for what you work for.
Now, I believe that also, but a livable wage for a person that's a working individual, not an independent contractor person. For a working individual, they need minimum. I don't care if it's Chipotle, Taco Bell, anywhere. It's $25 an hour.
That's too much, man. It ain't enough. You can't make that money back, and that's why everybody have no people working there.
What's the average price for a home in Nashville right now?
Probably about $350.
Okay,
average $250 to $350. Probably I can look it up. Somebody can look them.
That's in the city of Nashville
County. Yeah. Now in my area, the minimum home I think is $450.
But I'm saying in the city of Nashville, city is $350.
I believe so. Let's find out.
Okay. So last year it was $275.
In Nashville? Or just in general?
Nashville, it was $275, probably 6-7 months ago. Know what I mean? Here in Charlotte, where I'm located at, the average price for a home is, I say $350, $375. 6 months from now, it's gonna be $400. Everything going up. You could have bought a brand new SUV if you got like a family of 5, like what Fam's saying. You need an SUV. SUVs last year was like $40,000, brand new, $45,000, $50,000. Now they $60,000 and $70,000.
It's $298 in Nashville.
Dang, that's cheap.
According to Zillow.
But I bet you can't get that though you can't get that for $298 because you're gonna have to put a due diligence fee, earnest money down to $40,000 before you even pay the $298. Or somebody else gonna bid higher than you for the.
Then another website and on Redfin it says the average Nashville home price is $387 as of last month.
See what I'm saying? I believe that's what I believe. 375 and up. And then you got to put down a high percentage just to even get in it, because somebody's gonna outbid you for it. But what is like the minimum wage, $10? Them people never gonna own a home.
Well, no. Hold on now. Depending on the area. But too, Trevor, remember we talked about this before. That's a mindset, though. If you believe that you are living off the minimum, you deserve to be there.
Yeah. But everybody can't be salespeople neither.
No, it's not about sales. I'm just saying in general.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe, because people pay you what you're worth. Yeah. Right? So if you feel that you're worth $9.50, then that's what you're going to get. If you feel that you're only worth $15, that's what you're going to get. If you feel you're only worth $25, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, used vehicle is worth more than a new vehicle right now. You know why? Because the shortage of the chip. Of that chip that's about making. But Jim said vehicles depreciate as soon as you drive off. I'd rather buy a house than a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
It also goes to say that people live outside their means. Yes, ma'am, that's right. Because you don't need a brand new vehicle. Because if you think about it, you only need to get you A to B, right?
Back and forth to the money. And
so, Trevor, do you believe that the saying that you should learn from old school people?
From old school people?
Learn one to teach one. You feel it?
Each one teach one.
Teach one. Yeah, that thing, right? But do you feel that it's important for you to learn from older people?
No.
Okay. Tell me why. Tell me why you, who was all about wisdom and listening, don't believe it's important to learn from the older
reason you said older people is because you said older. I feel like you can learn from every tree. Even a infant teaches you something.
But if we go from the infinite mind, an infinite mind of understanding, I'm talking about just from you talking to an older generation, Miss Belinda, learning from your mama, learning from your dad, learning from people. Do you believe it's important to learn from the older generation?
Yeah, it's important. Yeah, that's important to learn. Period. To continuously learn. Older people, that's the only reason I said that is because I think of things from a broader perspective, but I agree with what you were saying. Learn from older people though.
Yeah, but, I mean, because some people don't think it's because what you learn that everything repeats itself. Divine timing, timing in general, there's nothing brand new. There's nothing new under the sun. It end up doing the same cycle. That's why some people keep talking about Christ's return or Jesus on his way back or whatever. And it's like he been on his way back for a long time because this ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just got cell phones now to do certain things. Computers. Did you see in 1991? I gotta find that. I think in the early 90s. I think it was it Apple? Somebody was promoting the iPad back in the day.
I didn't see that.
I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna share it on the page. The stuff that we see now was already been talked about before you even got here. 91, 93, 92 in that range, where you can actually do a fax from the phone. I'm gonna find that thing, man.
And the iPad didn't come out till 2000. Well, the iPhone, Apple, all that stuff came out in 2007. You know, it's crazy. Apple is my just curious question too. Something about Apple. That's my just curious. It's weird too. Did y'all see the new Apple building that was built? The Ring building, $6 billion building, and they built it.
Is that for employees, right?
Yeah, it's for the employees.
You know why they doing that? So you don't have to leave. How you feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? Where they got childcare, workout, everything in one spot to eat, cafeteria, everything. Where you don't even have to leave the premises. Google them and all the people do it. Apple, all the folk been doing it. You got beer, you don't have to leave. Is that not playing to your psyche to let you know we got you?
That's a plantation, ain't it, fam?
That's what I'm talking about. Look, go to sleep, take a nap. The kids can come to work with you.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. You follow what I'm saying?
What you going home for?
What you need to go home for? Matter of fact, we got cots in the corner.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
That is crazy though, because I was looking at that facility. Let me hit the brand thing, because I ain't even been hitting the brand thing, fam. They got the campus called the Ring, fam.
The Ring.
It's Ring. It's all glass and it's open to where you can see everything. $5 billion facility. They building one here in Raleigh. Apple is, and what I'm curious about is that why do they need all of that? Like the White House, how much you think the White House worth? $300,000.
I ain't gonna tell what the White House. It's so much going on now. It's a city under a city.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. But just Apple, it shocked me with that though, fam. That they invest in that much money, and like you were saying, people living in the place, fam. They can
don't have to leave.
Work out in it, they eat in it. It's like I don't know, man. I don't know why it's like that. But what was your
about that? Look, hold on, look, go back. They're gonna pay you what you need to leave for. You stay here. Here go a good salary. You don't have to go nowhere.
And you don't have to
gotta pay rent. They know that if you go to the Google's place in Silicon Valley, they pick you up on a bus so you can work on the bus. We got Wi-Fi on the bus. They take you home. Take you to work. Wi-Fi everywhere you go. You can work as you go. And they pay you good. You don't have to have a car. You don't have to have nothing. We come and get you. What does that say, god dang it?
We got you.
We got you.
You trap. Yeah.
But my last thing, I believe that every person, I think it's good to learn from the past generation thing because you find out nothing is new. You start finding out things like, for example, when something came out and they can tell you. I know a guy that just passed away, unfortunately, 96 years old. Remember when the TV came out, not the color, not black and white.
Yeah.
The TV with no sound to it.
The original TV. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, he told me about that story about when he remember his dad brought a TV home. You know what I'm saying? When he used to go to the movie pictures, they called the motion pictures. When he used to go to see the movies with no words to it. No talking, they're just words, subtitles.
And you have to think what should be said right there and all of that type of stuff.
Think about the time when you couldn't look a white person in the eye, walking on the sidewalk, move to the other side of the sidewalk.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't alive in that.
Look, color and white stuff. You know, you go back through the back door. You got to have those type of people around so you can remember, so you can know where you come from. I think it's important that people have that. We have that.
Oh, I see where you're going with this now. Break it on down now, because
that's important about that, having that people around to show you, because you can forget really quick. Because you've been in the matrix for a long time.
Yeah,
wasn't able, and let's go back to something with meaning of a lot of things. You know, one time, this is why the older generation is important. The term gay,
what it meant,
just a normal term about just being happy.
That's true.
And you say gay, it's derogatory.
That's true.
So like the term chaplain meant something probably different. So have y'all heard about the chaplain that's in Harvard now that just got the goddess overall chaplain work?
Yeah.
Who's an atheist?
Yeah.
What does that say about the people that live in the faith and setting the example? Is that not saying enough that, hey, you ain't been setting an example long enough where we got to go hire somebody who don't even believe in this?
Yeah.
To set the example. Or are we just open because the intellectuals we want to be open to with so many different angles to go about being happy and peace. I just want to have my inner peace better. So I don't care if you believe in whatever you believe. Just come over here and change this.
And you know, the youth nowadays are really not that religious or believe in too much of the stuff that we grew up. You know what I'm saying? The thought process and the ideologies that we grew up with. Most of them, they don't believe like how we was raised to believe. You know what I'm saying? So it's more accepting of homosexuality and atheists and all of that type of stuff. It's more acceptable in schools and stuff now. And in this country, if you what is it called? If you don't feel as if you got to accept everything now. That's how the United States, it seems like it's going. You got to,
you see why though, right? It's a melting pot.
Yeah.
As soon as you say one thing, you can't do that against it. You can't say that. You can't do this.
Yeah.
That person do that. You want to be inclusive.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, at one time rocking the A shirt, you called it a wife beater.
Yeah.
Do you know where it came from? Because the person was rocking that shirt as they was unfortunately committing abuse. The wife beater on. They called it. You got any wife beaters? Now you go into a store, ask for a white people like wife beater. What is that?
A muscle shirt or what is it?
It's called an A shirt, athletic shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's interesting how things just change over time, man. You ever heard of
I can't wear them shirts, fam.
Yeah, not right. There's people that still try to wear them, but
outside. I done lost a lot of weight. I've been working that good, but I still got that underarm fat, man. I can't underarm. What if y'all know some workouts? What I gotta do to get rid of that underarm fat, man?
And then, so your fat hanging over the little thing.
Yeah, I got that one little piece of meat right here. You know what I mean? I can't wear that them underarm shirts, man. I got to do some pull-ups or something. I think that's what it is.
Well, we're about to bring it to a close here, though. But have you heard recently about Elijah McClain? The Elijah McClain case out of Colorado.
What break it on down, fam?
Nobody probably knew about Elijah McClain because this is before George Floyd was popping off. Mm-hmm. This was in sometime late in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
A guy got killed by the police by walking from the store. Now we done heard the example. Oh, you can't even walk from the store. Well, this guy literally got stopped. This before masks were cool, so he had one of those ski masks on. Mm-hmm. He got some type of blood disease where his skin get cold in Colorado, so he had to cover everything up.
Yeah.
So somebody called the police and said, "Hey, we got a guy walking from the store with all black on," or something like that,
and a mask on before COVID.
Yeah, he had on a toboggan and like probably a scarf right here.
Yeah.
This before. Now you walk with a mask. You walk to the bank with a mask on. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's walking home. Police, he said, "What are you pulling? What are you stopping me?" He was walking though, grocery bags in hand.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need from me? We need you to stop. Stop. And they choked him out and killed him.
And it's just now being brought back up to the light now.
It's been brought to light because now there's 5 people, 3 policemen, 2 paramedics that's now been charged with manslaughter. They haven't gone to court, so there's now time to go to court. But what I'm saying is it is happening so much. George Floyd brought a lot of stuff to light. 2020 brought everything to light.
Yeah, yeah.
But that brought it to light. This guy, so the paramedics had shot him up with some type of tranquilizer or something, like some type of muscle relaxer or something, and killed him.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, why do you need 8 police people though to get one skinny guy?
I'm clueless about the police and killing stuff now. I personally, I don't know why they need that many people, but I don't even pay attention to that stuff no more because I hate it, fam. I really hate the police.
I feel you. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it's overwhelming. But
yeah, it's so much of it that when I turn the news on, right when the only thing they talk about is murder. Right when they talk about murder, I change the channel. Poop. I don't even want to hear that shit like it.
But Nino broke it down to us. What's up, Nino? Nino gave us a lot of game. He's that guy that gave us a lot of game on a lot of stuff.
Yes, sir.
And he gave an example about somebody walking home getting killed. Now he probably gave us some statistics before. One really listened to it, did not seen this. It made me thinking, which breaks it down a lot of stuff. Man, but just seeing that happen, you're right. Anxiety starts to build up. 2020 done built it up in everybody. Let me ask you this: is the conscious? This is my just curious. Is the conscious community of black stuff, is that done? Is it too much now? It's like, nobody want to hear it no more.
It ain't done, but action need to be taken more than verbal wordplay. It need to be more action than wordplay, man. Because people are good with words, and folks be saying stuff and don't be ain't no action behind it. So, you know what I mean? The conscious community, it's gonna exist, but more action.
It's back in the corner though.
Yes, and it's
probably back in the corner.
It's backed up in the corner a little bit. What's your thought?
I think because of now there was opportunity there where money was made and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's get to a point to where it's starting to get people, they want to get to a happy spot.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Until things change. Well, Ebony, it seemed like it's people getting those people that was really doing. Kendrick Lamar said in his verse, he said, "I've been ducking COVID. I've been ducking the overnight conscious person."
Mm.
He been talking about it from the beginning, right? Then we talked about where was Kendrick Lamar at when it was time.
Yeah, I was wondering where he was at when it was really going down, though. Now he back out. It's kind of peaceful right now.
Yeah, but he said I was doing it before it happened. But that's the time you want to stand up even more. But I think it's gonna take a back seat again. It's still there, but it's gonna be more looked at like, okay, man, you're doing too much.
Well, folks getting bags too, though. So part of the conscious people getting bags, to my opinion, quiet down a little bit.
Is boxing dead, dog?
Yeah, because it's about entertainment. But boxing, I like boxing, but the fights that's gonna make the most money is the ones that's the foolish fights, Lamar Odom and me, or you know what I mean.
So the celebrity thing, you think it's not bringing it in the positive light. It's more of it's always been entertainment. But as it gets to the point, it's getting overwhelming with all these goddamn celebrity boxing. People just want to box just for the heck of it or get some money. Is that not showing that we living for entertainment so much that we'll look at clowns box?
We'll watch it though, but the big boxing, Gervonta Davis is the one that's doing the numbers now. And I like professional. That's why I'm happy that the Drake and the Ye's and the Kendricks coming back out with music to put the little pumps and the 6ix9ines up. You know what I mean? I think the boxing ain't dead. I think Gervonta Davis is doing good in boxing. Pacquiao, he's still doing boxing. He might be garbage, but I would prefer to watch professionals than watch foolishness, even though I'm gonna watch the foolishness too because I like the entertainment part of it.
I mean, when Jake Paul fought the guy, was it Jake Paul? One of the brothers Pauls fought this guy.
Jake Paul, yeah.
With the fact it made me almost want to buy the fight because the advertisement they was doing, they was pumping it up. I'm like, at least because you just mentioned a boxer's well known. And I ain't even thought nothing about it no more.
Yeah. I would I don't buy fights though. I don't buy none of that stuff because I paid for the last fight I bought was Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. How long ago was that? That was $50. I don't pay for fights. I'd rather go to a bar or watch it on YouTube after it's done.
Yeah.
It ain't that serious like that for me personally to be giving my money away. Yeah.
How in the world did Bishop Sycamore, the high school team that's apparently generic, fake, get on ESPN and get blew out 58-0? How you have a team full of JUCO players, 20-something years old, play some high school kids and get ran through? They ain't won a game yet. How they even get out there on the freaking ESPN stage, though?
That must have been a setup or something. Then ESPN
sound like it, don't it?
Yeah, ESPN must have had that set up some sort of way or whatever.
You got the commentators even saying this is it's a mystery.
Yeah.
How they got stuff like that, like how?
Yeah.
You get here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my last just curious, then we're gonna get up out of here is this. Do anyone out there that's still listening with us? We got a little deep there. We did. Do you believe that every single person doing the milk crate challenge deserve every broken bone and rib that they've broken? Do you believe that they deserve that?
Whatever you put on yourself.
And we got to remember when coming, Ebony.
Whatever you put on yourself is what, you know what I mean?
I believe they deserve every last bone that's broken in their body. For my entertainment, I thank you. Thank you for doing that because you making me look at you stand up. I wish we had a video of that popped up. But when them legs start jiggling on top of the milk crates, you know it's about to be over with.
It's over. But I don't want to say nobody deserve anything.
God dang it, they deserve it, guys. Every last one of them.
Yeah.
Because you up there on them, you grown, 40, 50 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
Walking up some crates on concrete because you want to make sure they stay stable. To prove what?
Yeah, I don't understand that neither though. Like, why was they doing that? What's the reason behind the crate challenge in the first place? I don't know.
What you mean? What's the reason? There's no reason behind no challenge. Why even do it? But
yeah,
what do you get at the end, bro?
Yeah, I don't laughed at. That's what you get at the end. Laughed
you get a good laugh. You go viral.
Yeah. Folks got time on their hands, don't they?
Dude, they build a whole tower to watch. They got people out there doing commentating. You know what I'm saying? And they fall off the top of the thing, hit back, rib, neck, face,
chest, head,
everything.
Yeah.
Just to make me laugh. I appreciate it.
Hey, it is what it is. What he say? Mama said, "Stop being dumb in public." Yeah.
Don't do nothing stupid. But man, let's go and get the remember when, dog.
Let me hit the thing. Black. Yeah. You want me to tell you what I remember this remember when segment? Do y'all remember when like the boys hollered at you ladies, females? This is for y'all. Do y'all remember when the dudes used to give y'all the paper with "Would you be my girlfriend? Yes or no" check? You know what I'm saying? What was y'all thoughts about that when y'all was young ladies? Did y'all agree with that, or did y'all think that the dude was foolish and you didn't even like him no more when he gave you the paper saying, "Would you be my girlfriend? Yes or no"? I just want to know as a grown man. You know what I mean? That's my remember when. What did you ever do that, Troy?
Yeah, I done sent me a couple of them out there.
Okay.
I done sent a couple of "Do you like me? Yes, no" boxes. But passing notes was cool back in the day, though.
Writing notes, you know what I mean? Write a note and in class, I hand it to you, baby. Here go your note.
Oh, but it ain't nothing better when they have you turn over and they must say, "Write me back." Now that's when you know you got some, you know.
Yeah, you got your heart, you got the butterflies in your chest.
Yeah, the say, you know, it's a "Hey, write me back." So that means she gonna pay attention. That's the first text message, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Write me back. But that's a good question though, Trev. Was that lame? Was that lame to somebody?
Yeah.
From a guy, you know what I'm saying, doing that.
Mm-hmm. I like when fellas tried. I can't deal with the dating scene these days. You know what? I don't know if the kids could wait that long nowadays because they got phones. They got phones. We had to wait 3 hours for a response with the note. And it wasn't even a verbal response. It was another note. Yeah, but she said, I like when they tried, though. I like
but you said a key thing, though. Could they wait that long? Because you say, I text you 4 hours ago.
They hot now.
4 minutes ago.
Yeah. Dang, why I gotta wait 10 minutes on your text back? We waiting 5 hours on the note back.
Waiting to the third period, fourth period. It's almost time to go home.
Maybe the next day I didn't see her because we was in passing. Her class was upstairs. Mine was downstairs. She was on the left wing. I was on the right wing. I didn't get the note back till we passed each other at that time the next day.
Don't let it be through somebody had to hand it off for you, for the person.
Yeah.
Hey, Trevor told me to give you this.
Nah.
Do you think they even looked at
it? If they didn't respond, they balled them and threw it away. It gets don't get caught. It gets read in front of the whole class. I remember that.
Don't let that be a nasty one either.
Mm-hmm. Baby, them feet. I want to kiss them.
Yeah, don't let them be them feet.
Jimmy Jim said, "I'm waiting on that note."
Oh no, what note is that?
The note, the date note.
Oh, the date note.
Yeah. The only way you get notes now is if you're in prison. But they got they got phones in prison now. They just cost more.
But you said a key thing though. You get just think, and when they get them notes in prison, they get read first. Ooh, butt naked pictures and stuff get looked at first by the guard before you even get it. Your paper already open.
Yeah. That guard just got through eating his bologna sandwich up looking at, she looks nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That sucks though, man. Somebody, you ain't gonna be the first one to open it up.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Remember when when the challenge thing started, and one of the first challenges I can recall is the freaking plank challenge. You remember the plank challenge?
I remember. Yeah, that was the one of the first challenges. What?
Well, people just laying on certain objects and stuff as a stiff board.
Mm-hmm.
Then you laying on curbs, so it got to the point to where people just got lazy and just like you was dead, like you just laying on the floor, laying straight like a board.
The plank challenge.
Yeah. And this was sad though. I gotta admit, God dang it, I did one of them. I was planking all over the place, planking on just.
A rapper started planking on $1 million and all that old type of stuff. Putting it in their raps and all of that.
Freaking planking, man. That's lame. Just doing challenges in period, man. It's a challenge is a young thing, even though we see old people doing it.
Yeah. I remember the water challenge.
What's the water challenge?
You remember when people used to be throwing ice cold water on it, the bucket of water on their head? They'd be sitting there and throwing
I thought that was the ALS thing.
It was a challenge though.
It was a challenge too.
People didn't care about no AL. Everybody didn't care about.
True, Oh my goodness!
They just wanted to throw some water on themselves because they seen everybody else doing it. You know, folks are followers in this world. They probably didn't even know it was the ALS channel.
Do you remember when the CD first came out, the CD-ROM or the CD in general? Do y'all remember when the first CD came out?
You was telling me about that, but I don't remember the big CD, the big old, like looked like a record you told me.
When I was in Maynard, I remember when the CD, because, you know, everybody had the tapes, but they said this is a new thing. It was a CD. It looked like a big silver record that you actually flip it over. Yeah. Like they say part B, flip it over and everything. It was a video. And that's when I first seen my first big CD-ROM. I don't know what it's called. It was a CD-ROM or whatever. Yeah. But I thought it was a record, but you play it in a DVD player. That thing probably about $5,000 back then. Yeah, and it was big boy. You know, it's crazy. I just got a record player. We got a record player as a wedding gift, and I'm excited about it. I want to go buy some records today. You gonna scratch? No, I ain't scratching nothing. I just want to play it on my Bluetooth thing in a peaceful way, some good old school music or whatever. You know what I mean? And just kick back and cool it. That's why I got it though. But I never seen that CD-ROM thing you talk about. We got to get a picture of that, fam. So I'll post it up there. It's literally like a big old CD. I mean, big old record player. You put it in the DVD player and it just played. It was huge too. Nino, you got records, family. But where can I go get some records at, fam? That's the move. The candles, the records, a glass of wine, kick back, cool it, fresh. That's what I'm on. That's what I want to get on tonight. But I don't know where to go buy records at. What you talking, man? I'm pretty sure they got plenty of vintage record stores in Charlotte. I know they got them in Nashville. Records expensive. Oh, I hope not. I hope they $10 like they did. You know what I'm saying? How much they? It's like a collectible nowadays. See, they want to bust heads for everything. You can't even buy a bottle of water cheap now. Yeah, man. I'm not drinking out the water hose. Yeah, and then scared of the COVID shot. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Look. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for paying attention to us today. We appreciate y'all. We got in and got out, man. It's been a little minute. Thank y'all so much for being a part of what we got going on with the two brothers, man. Trev, go ahead, make it happen. Hey, my boy, before we go, I'm gonna holler at Nino. He said, Grammys, and I'll contact you to a place I get them from on Instagram. Mom said you can get the records from old bookstores and Amazon. And Jim said, you're definitely gonna pay for that record. But everybody who watched the show, I hope y'all have a peaceful day. I hope y'all love everything that's in y'all presence. And I wish nothing but a plentiful abundance on your life. You know what I'm saying? And go get you some money. Make sure you go get you some money. That's mandatory. And love, man. Tune into the two brothers. We might not be back next week, but we'll be back the week. Hey, well, I do have something to do on. Yeah, we just stay with us, man. Stay with us. Yeah, rock with the boys. Rocking with us, man. Because you know when you get a good show, you're gonna get another one from us. It's divine timing. You ready to hit that music though, Troy? Another one. Let's go. Let's do it. Brothers, work it out, work it out. Two brothers, work it out, work it out, work it out. Two brothers, work it out, work it out, work it out. Two brothers, work it out, work it out, work it out. Two brothers, work it out, work it out, work it out. Two brothers, work it out.